guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I am sharing with you this little Winnie the Pooh junk journal. It's a first little golden book called Pooh, Thank You Pooh. I can't remember the date, but we'll see when we open it up. It's about the size of like a junior elf book. I think it's around 4 by 5 or 5 by 6. And this is what the outside looks like. I have it at about, I think it's 1.25 inches of a spine, and I use this vintage plaid fabric, and then it has sewed in signatures in the cover, and then I added ribbons and yarns and fabric tied along there, and some rickrack on the front. I have an attached ribbon tie here. Lots of fun Winnie the Pooh papers. I had some scrapbook paper from back in the day when I was doing a lot of scrapbooking, and then I also have lots of vintage book pages and images that I've used throughout. I've made altered tags, there's stitching throughout, and just a lot of fun fussy cut images. So these are the first few pages. There are 2 signatures in this book. It's just a fun little chunky book. And so there's little pockets. This was a piece from an old tape book, you know, where when I was a kid we had we had records to start out, and then we had the cassette tapes, and this was a cassette tape book that you would listen, but it was a book that was falling apart, and there's a little fuzzy, and I get that off there. This book was from, where does it say? Oh, it doesn't even have the copyright date. It's probably the 90s, maybe. Not sure. I have lots of different vintage papers in here. This is like a grid paper, vintage cream cap. I have several Winnie the Pooh stamps, so I stamped images throughout, and then there's just lots of different Winnie the Pooh book pages from different books. Vintage children's writing paper. This is a pocket, and I made another tag there. This was fun scrapbook paper that I had in my stash. And I had some old Winnie the Pooh coloring books. There's tea stained or coffee stained paper. This is a manila envelope that I made a little pocket and a tag with a coloring book page. This is the other side of that envelope, so there's just a pocket there, another book image. These are some cute little envelopes that I had picked up at the Daiso store, and then I also have some Winnie the Pooh punches, so I punched a couple tags out of a Winnie the Pooh head, and there's one where there's Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, I think, are walking. So that's just a vintage Giotto game sheet. Bingo card. Lots of fun rubber stamps. Different laces and trims on the edges. I also have this Winnie the Pooh ribbon that I used. These pockets are made from some book pages. These are just some canning labels, old vintage canning labels. I added pom-pom trim on a couple of the pages. Some little tiny tags there. There's another, this is just a journaling card I made with tea stained paper and a piece of the coloring book. Some tickets. And I put some vintage playing cards in here. This is another tuck spot. Some Monopoly money. It's really fun. I had fun putting this one together. And I was able to go through all my scrapbooking paper stash and find fun things that would go in here really well. Here's the other stamp that's Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. I made just this little dangle here with the tag. And this is a lunch sack. There's the middle of that signature. Pocket on the outside. I added a tag here just as a little tab. It's a doily. This is another fun bag that I found at the Daiso store. And it's open at the top so you can put things inside there. I don't have anything in there right now, but yeah, it's a thin glassine sort of bag. But I just love that image. It's so cute. Little belly band, more pom-pom trim. I have this really fun gingham trim that I sewed on the edge there. This is just a fussy cut little tuck spot. There's a little envelope, little tiny manila envelope, and a little tag. And then another Tigger tag on the back here. And that is the inside cover. And the back is just the fabric. So I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully it will give you inspiration for your journals. This will be listed in my Etsy shop, so go ahead and check the link out down below. And then come back because I have a bigger little golden book, Winnie the Pooh book journal as well. And then if you would like to see how I did some altered tags, I have that video that came out a couple days ago, so I'll have that link down below as well. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.